Make sure you tap that bell so you never miss a video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry. Shout out to the Fry Nation. There's been a lot of talk in the PUBG community about first person versus third person, and I just want to touch base and give you guys my thoughts on what I actually think the game should do in terms of competitive and just in terms of competitive shooters with first and third person perspectives. There's a huge third person negativity when it comes to competitive games and the community's outlook on it. A lot of people don't like the third-person perspective for competitive because they think that because you can kind of cheese the camera over certain angles, you somehow have an advantage over the opponent. And I guess in a way you do, but at the same time, when the game is built around third-person perspective, I believe that the advantage kind of goes away when I'm a huge SOCOM player, obviously, so I've had a lot of time with competitive third-person games, and when you're looking around a corner and you're using the camera, you can see around, and a player is running up. Let's say it's kind of a tight alley, and he is running up to you. Yes, you obviously have an advantage, but at the same time, that player running up to you is fucking stupid. He can use the third person to his advantage, and the game now adds an element of point holding, and first person games do this too, but with third person it now becomes a lot more about map control when you're talking about competitive environments. Obviously with Battlegrounds it's a little bit different because there's no objectives. It's not like team based. I know you have squads, but it's not about that. It's about map control, and the point is you can run to points and you can control them, because the stigma in the other player's mind is there could be a player around this corner watching my every fucking move, so I have to be careful. Throw a nade, throw a smoke, and it adds an element of player movement and player control that I don't think first person really offers, at least not on the same level. Now I can't talk about it because obviously I'm under NDA, but when Ghost Recon PvP comes out, there is going to be a lot of discussion about the third person perspective, and if the game does pick up steam, which I hope it does, you are going to have that community that doesn't like third person and doesn't latch onto it. I feel that both perspectives do something different, and it all depends on the developers and the publishers' direction and vision for the game. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a great third person perspective shooter. I've put in a little bit of time with the first person perspective, and I can say that all they got to do, in my opinion, is just raise that camera up a little bit, and that is the way to play Battle Royale. And I'm saying it here. I didn't think that I actually would say it because I'm a huge proponent for third person competitive shooters. First person is where Battlegrounds needs to be. It just feels so much better. I don't know what it is, but I am just an amazing fucking shot when it comes to first person. With the third person, you have that over-the-shoulder kind of spray control. When you kind of zoom in a little bit with first, you don't have to worry about it, and I just feel like I'm making shots a lot more fluid and a lot easier than I do in third person. It just feels better. Now, that's not to say that third person doesn't work, but a lot of people shit on games, and rightfully so, where you have this dual perspective where you can play it in first person and you can play it in third person, and it just doesn't make sense, because now some people actually who want to play it first person are at a disadvantage. I feel that if a game is just built around third person from the fucking start, you can't go first person. I feel that there's no advantage one player has over another. I can sit behind a wall and I can watch you, and if you're just running around all willy-nilly like a fucking idiot, that's your fault. You should know, and you should get in the mindset of a third-person player. Battlegrounds, though, god damn, does it feel good in first. I actually really want to see a tournament be held in first person. I just feel that just the feeling, the fluidity of it, it just flows. The game just flows a lot better. It's really hard to describe, but I feel more comfortable. And this is obviously just my opinion. Some people obviously prefer the third. I like the third, but I like the first person better, and I really hope that in the future they adapt and apply the first person to all of their future tournaments. Not saying you can't have third person. I'll still support it either way, but I just think first person is how the game needs to be played. There is a poll in the top right corner of the video. I want you guys to vote. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the third person? Are you enjoying first person? What do you think that they should do in terms of tournament and competitive play? Leave a comment down below. Hashtag what you think. So if you're a first person guy, hashtag 1PP, hashtag 3PP if you're into the third person. That lets me know you guys made it to the end of the video. If you guys want to check out my Patreon, the link is down below. And I also want to let you guys know that I'm now partnered with Humble Bundle. So that link is now in the description for every single video. If you guys are buying stuff on Humble Bundle and you want to support charity, as well as supporting the channel, as well as getting you guys some great deals on some great games, remember to use my referral link. Bookmark that shit, save it, and use it. That way you guys can help me out, you guys can help charities out, and everybody wins in this scenario. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the opportunities that I'm getting because of the channel and the Twitch and all that, and I just appreciate it. My name is Big Fry. Shout out to the Fry Nation, and I'll see you on the next one.